Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home.
Hey guys, welcome back on my channel. Currently we are preparing for the second round of the Drift Masters in Ireland. It's Monday around 7 p.m. Yep. And I think around midnight we should start our trip together with Kuba. Kuba is my friend. I will also introduce you to him basically in the later stage of the video. But everything seems to be fine for now. We're gonna make a few changes directly in Ireland. And I'm also gonna talk later on about what's the plan for the upcoming next 2 weeks, because we actually travel to Ireland 2 weeks earlier, but later on I'm gonna explain why like this. For now, I'm really excited to be able to go to Drift Masters to compete. The car was working really nicely with the new engine at the first round in Spain, so let's keep fingers crossed it's gonna be the same on the next round, and of course on the rest of the next rounds basically. So keep fingers crossed, guys, and what can I say, enjoy the video.
Wow.
We're currently in France, stopped for a refueling in our service van. Not a full tank actually this time, just a small refuel, and in about 200 kilometers we have another station where it's a little bit cheaper, so we're gonna head there, but we wouldn't make it if we don't refuel right now. So everything seems to be good for now, and we keep pushing with the traveling. There we are at the top, where we did already a check-in in our cabin. Right now we are enjoying the time waiting for departure. Wow, look at this, guys. Wow, looks so good. Alright guys, we just arrived to the Wicklow, something like this. Wicklow, I don't know how to say it, but whatever. To the TDPI place where we will be doing some of the things. One of the things will be the electric. We'll be changing the DMU to the EDM. I think it was EDM from Motec. So that's one change, and also we're gonna take out the engine and swap for the correct one, because mine was being prepared for all of this time and we just didn't make it in time for the first round. But this time we should have my already engine, the new one, and then we're gonna do the full tuning at TDPI. So let's see how it goes. Here is, as you see, Kuba, Rico. We're gonna stay at Rico's place for a few days, because as you know we are 2 weeks before Drift Masters. So today we have to take out the engine, and tomorrow and on Friday I'm heading to Bosnia, where I will have another event with Red Bull Drift Brothers with Elias, and then that's it basically. My hand is a little bit shaky. I hope you don't feel it that much, but yeah, a little bit of things ahead of us, so let's keep pushing and let's get it. So we started to disassemble the car. The plan is to swap the engine. We're gonna take the new one. With this one everything is all right. It's just that we are planning to do the other put another engine, a new one. Oh, and the boys are laughing at me because I'm like, can I pet that dog? We are laughing because here is a dog, actually. Oh, in the car right now, massive dog, as you can see. We are just laughing and saying like, can I pet that dog? So yeah, that's the current state, as you see. And now they are vacuuming out the charge cooler, because here we have water that cools the air inside the intake basically. So we swap the engine, then we also change the turbo to a smaller one, because before we had G40 and it's massive. G35 should make same power but just have better spool up. So let's see, we work on that now. And here I did all the info for Robbie, the housing, old clutch, pressure plate and stuff like this, so he can know. Here we have the clutch from Power Ride, really great clutch. Gearbox shaft, clutch, intake, gearbox, some of our stuff basically. But yeah, Robbie's gonna work on it, plus he's gonna work also on the wiring, on the PDM from Modec. So yeah, there's a plenty of work here. But as I said, I'll be here today and tomorrow. We take out the engine and do other stuff. But on Friday I fly to Boston and I come back on Monday while Robbie's gonna work on it. I hope during the weekend, but maybe it can be that he's gonna work next week on all of that. So let's see. But we have to get it done, take out the engine to help as much as possible here. And that's it. Okay guys, so we basically detached all of the equipment from the car. We leave the wiring, engine wiring, because it's connected through the tunnel, through the bulkhead. So we just unlock it on the bulkhead, and the rest of the wiring should stay on the engine. Then, as you see, we put the full front bash bar out together with the charge cooler, with the oil cooler and stuff like that. Also, the turbo is out. We will, Robbie will work to fit a new smaller turbo. And from tomorrow on, we will lift the engine by this thing here, as you see. And we will take the engine out. Robbie will check everything, how are the things after the first round. And then we're gonna continue with swapping the engine. So yeah, most of the things, the water system, the lines and lines to the oil pump and stuff like this, everything is already off. So yeah, we come back tomorrow and keep working. Next day we are pulling the engine. Not much job is left. So as you know, there was supposed to be a few small changes, but how should I say it? Yeah, few small changes. Yeah. That's all right. 1 week till Drift Masters. So we are back at Robbie's place. Robbie is preparing the engine currently. There are some small changes regarding the turbo. We are putting the smaller one comparing to the previous one. Previous was G40, now is gonna be G35. The guys are also working on the wiring from the inside of the car. Basically the full wiring is gonna be the brand new, so it's really nice. And yeah, we have currently Tuesday. Is it correct? Tuesday? It's Tuesday today. So we have what? Tomorrow and Thursday to basically finish the car. So yeah, not a lot of time, but I'm sure that the guys will handle this regarding the wire, regarding the engine, as everything is basically The solution to it is there. Now it's just to put the work in and finish all of that. So we keep pushing, and I will give you update soon. So as you guys see, we put the engine inside. There's a lot of things already attached. There's still some work left, like the intake piping, the downpipe. Yeah, basically that's it, and also the wiring. But Robbie is working on it. Tomorrow I will show you. We also changed the turbo, or we had to do the adapter because we have the different size. Yeah, of course, nice tunes. And yeah, we're gonna have smaller turbo right now, G35. We should have better spool up with this engine, and basically the same performance like with the power wise, and that's it. Finished for today, basically. Wait, finished for today. A good day. I'm from like 4 a.m. I had the plane at 7 something, and I arrived here at 8, and then we straight came here with Kuba. We worked on the car, so really good and successful day. So now we go back to Rico and enjoy the time, sleep, and tomorrow at 8:11 we should be back here and continue the work. So it's Tuesday, tomorrow we have Wednesday, then Thursday, so we still have 2 more days, and on Friday we of course have the Drift Masters first day of practice. Let's see how it goes. Good night. Hey guys, so it's Thursday, we are again at TDP IE. The Robbie already was tuning the car. Everything is working great. The car is really nice. Soon we're gonna head again to the dyno, but we have to work on the clutch slave cylinder as it's not clutching fully. So we have to extend the pedal travel basically a little bit. We are able to do this. We are working on it now. And then we will proceed to the dyno. The weather is not so good. I will show you in the back. As you see, not so wow, but so many great cars behind me. Really nice. And then yeah, probably in the evening we'll try to get off from here and go to the Mondello park, to the garage, then to the hotel, rest and prepare for tomorrow's practice day and enjoy the day. So it's gonna be really nice, I hope. And that's it. We keep pushing, guys, and I will show you some, I hope, some dyno pulls and how it looks like. See you there. Hey guys, we are next to the Mondello park where we will have the second round of Drift Masters. Currently it's Friday. Today is the practice day. Yesterday around 11 p.m. I think we just arrived to the hotel here. We always sleep at this place because the people here, the owners are amazing. They always welcome us, and it's been like that from like 2019. I think we always sleep here, so it's really good. The car made amazing numbers yesterday, 974 horsepower if I remember correctly, and 1200 Newton meters. It's insane. The car makes, and the engine makes, really great numbers. Probably if it's gonna rain, as it usually is in Ireland at the Drift Masters, then we will not need so much power. TDP IE with his team will be supporting me during this weekend as they did in Spain. So it's really great, and we have people that can work on the car and support me, because I have Pavel, but sometimes you need, of course, more hands, more mechanics to work on the car if something happens, if there is some crash. Hopefully not, but we always go on the limit, and there is there is always a chance that something happens. So we are prepared for that. I am rested, to be honest, prepared to go and start the day. We have to basically go to the track, unpack the car. A lot of teams arrived already yesterday, 2 days ago as well. So yeah, let's keep pushing and see you at the track. Hey guys, so we are basically after the briefing now. I came to the van because it's a little cold and the sun is shining straight to the van. But yeah, we had the briefing, everything went well. I understand the rules, how we should drive. We drive on this track many years, so I would say it's all very similar. There is some thick layer of rubber gathered from the previous events at the first corner, so we have to be careful when it starts to rain to not overshoot that corner, as when you have a thick layer of rubber and then some of the rain falls on the top of that, it starts to be very slippery, basically, like really you feel like you're driving on the ice. Similar thing happens in Riga, as yeah, it's very hot often there, and the tires the rubber stick to the concrete, to the asphalt, sorry, and makes it really hard to drive. But other than that, the car is being prepared. We had some small issue with the clutch, because it started, like when it was fully clutched, it was still dragging the wheel in the back. So we disassembled it, checked, and everything seems to be fine. So probably we're just gonna keep it like that for now, but after the competition we just have to make some more analysis and see if we can change. But for now, that's it. We prepare everything. Robbie just arrived to us, preparing the car together with his team. So let's keep fingers crossed and let's keep pushing. Hey guys, we are just after the 2-hour practice session. Currently, there are just still some last stickers coming on the car from the sponsors. Currently, Extreme Hobby provides us, supports us with clothing, really great clothing for the whole team. Thank you very much, guys, for the support. So, welcome on board, I would say. Currently, we checked the car. All seems to be fine. I should get some food soon because I'm pretty hungry. But the car worked flawlessly. I have the onboard videos, so probably soon you will see them. And that's it. We keep pushing. Soon, probably I'll be going to the hotel as well. And that's it, guys. Let's keep going and see how it goes.
Back to business, back to his best is Adam Zalewski from Poland. He's an ex-Drift Masters champion, but he had a ton of mechanical issues for over 2 years. Round one, it all came together, and he took third step on the podium. And he's good in the wet, he's good in the dry, he's good anywhere. Once the car is working, Zalewski's a threat.
Yeah, he is a threat, David. He's come off the line. He can smell a championship in the water this year. Maybe this is the year he can get a 2-time championship from Adam Zalewski now as he dials that car in. Nice line so far through that first go. There's a lot of corrections on the steering wheel. Not a lot of grip out there on that initiation now as he works his way. Big handbrake drag into the outside zone. And Zalewski looks slow once again. Another driver that's going a little tentative here. He could have maybe picked this one up, but who am I to say anything against this man? He is an ex-Drift Masters champion as he fires it to the wall now. Zalewski wants to keep this one clean. He wants points on the ball. He wants to be in the show. He's a danger in twin battles as he makes it across the line. Zalewski.
You could be in a drift car. Zalewski's going to use all of his experience here as he fires in. Absolutely no grip on entry. As he comes through it perfect so far from Zalewski, adapting to the conditions really well. Now you can see the car just staying on angle there as it slides around the track. It's very tough at the moment. And Zalewski's going to smoke coming out of the back of the car. So we have a full wet and dry track now. And this is where everyone was struggling. But Zalewski's doing a good job so far. This is where everyone was getting caught out just as the tarmac changes. But Zalewski gets ahead of it, kicks the clutch, and does a great job in probably the toughest conditions we've seen all day.
Guys, we are back after the qualifying session. I managed to qualify, I think, on the 24th position it was, with a score of 84 points. Maybe it's not the best result that I was hoping for, but we are in the game and that's what matters. What matters is that my first battle tomorrow is in top 32 against Jack Shanahan. So it's gonna be really, really nice and tough probably, but there is no easy players in this game already in the Drift Masters. So I think that, you know, there was few mistakes in my quali run that I did. I spoke with the judges, I know where should I improve basically, and that's what matters. Let's keep pushing, let's try to improve. There are small changes coming up to the car for tomorrow, but we are ready and prepared, and let's give it all tomorrow. So, see you tomorrow.
Not out of his fingertips as he gets that first corner. And look at it, Zalewski creeping and he's gone. Shanahan gone. Here we go, up over the hill at over 140k they go.
Yeah, look at this, and Zalewski did the good run in now. Big flick from Shanahan, but look at the pace already. And Shanahan's 86 as he absolutely nails it to that qualifying line. Shanahan gets into outside zone format as Zalewski opens the door and takes a steps in as he locks the front brake. Now big clutch kick from both guys. They look for the wall. Zalewski on the back bumper, that was insane. And Shanahan was the back end at 86 to the wall.
Absolutely inch per look at that. That is incredible. If Shanahan was in any other car than a GT86, you could not get away with that. But he made it work. This is the top 32, ladies and gentlemen, and we're seeing final after final.
Well, there we go, they're off the line, ready to go. Zalewski to lead out Shanahan. Shanahan didn't need a run in. He knows he's got the grip and the pace in the car, and he's already on the back bumper, and he would have been told by the spotter, you need to be on the door, and he's going for the door. But a big wash, and Zalewski has to handbrake through that first in the zone, and that's going to be a big point seduction from the judges, as now Zalewski goes for the outside zone, as Shanahan plays with him like a cat with a toy. As they head down towards the wall, Shanahan says, I'm going to wait for the dive. I'm going to wait for outside zone 4. Now he starts to gang up on the door, and Zalewski hammers down.
A lot of pace in Zalewski's car.
Hey guys, so we are back after the top 32 battle with Jack Shanahan. Unfortunately, we lost that battle, but I would say that the overall result from this weekend was really, really great. We managed to try different settings on the car. This year I'm running the 3-ace tire, which is really, really grippy. We went really hard with the suspension setting for the grip. And I would say that the balance between the front and the rear, I think the rear was too grippy and I wasn't able to flick the car enough. But it's a lesson for me that I should say these things basically to the team and we should improve them for the next time. But in the end, I think it was really, really great job from tonight performance from TDP, i.e. Really, really great weekend. For the next competitions, we're gonna improve that balance between front and rear, and I think we are in the right spot after the weekend. I feel the car has massive power, the engine has massive potential with the anti-lag. We had more than 900 horsepower, I think, this weekend, right?
Yeah, plenty of power.
Plenty of power, and still missing. We're gonna change the fuel pumps because this is actually something that stops us from getting more power. So brake pads, probably also the what I was mentioning right now just now.
Fuel pumps, yeah.
The fuel pumps. There was some pushes because previous season I was running 265 tire. This season we have 285 that are really, really grippy. I had hard time to push the handbrake to lock the wheels basically. So now that's why we want to change the brake pads plus the handbrake pump. So these changes we have to make, but because we are still every year kind of struggling with the budget. We are not able to test the car as we should basically and look for the right settings, but now we have great team on board, so we're gonna do it probably next week. We are going to the house to test the car, so let's see how it goes. But I would like to say big shout out to the TDPIE and also 229 Performance for a great support for with the first round and also with the second round and for the rest of the season as well. So let's see how it goes. That was a great weekend. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for some good driving as well, because the balance of the car, we haven't quite got there yet. It's a really difficult thing, I think. Ellie will agree as a driver as well on a pro level that finding the true balance of a car is really difficult. And we didn't have to do anything other than play with the suspension. But yesterday we were hampered by changeable weather conditions. We got one dry run, only wet runs. Today we got 4 practice laps in the dry to try and find the balance of the car, and that few runs was pretty difficult. We got close, but not close enough. Obviously, the battle against Jack was going to be really difficult, being Jack having home advantage, going loads of laps here in the past, and also coming out of Valencia with no points. Jack was going to be trying like a madman, and I think Adam did really good, and his chase run, if you just watch the video, his chase behind Jack was crazy. So I'm proud of him for that, and there's a lot to come out of this package.
And like just going one step further back, don't want to make that too long, but if we cut it afterwards, looking where we started in Valencia, we had like all those electrical issues. They are now luckily all things of the past. We had a too big of a turbo, that's why the response was there with the ALS, but we needed a lot of ALS. Now we had a smaller turbo which has still enough capacity to probably, once the fuel pumps are upgraded, push 1,000 horsepower. This weekend you actually, I think you only used like 70% of what's possible with the engine, so there is a lot more potential. And then coming back to the new tire, you changed the tires this year. They are really good tire, but I think finding the sweet spot that the tire actually works with the chassis and when you're driving style, this is what we need to work with. And once we have that back, then we will deliver on the SD with the Sonic, and everybody will feel there. Because as Robbie mentioned, the transition into AutoZone 6 was just magical.
Go. But I think we can all agree that throughout the years, the drifting overall is stepping up. The level of the grip is massive. Everyone is trying to push these cars to the limits. The power is there, like almost every car right now, it has 900 minimum horsepower. So we really have to also look for the grip in these tires, because the tires are also better. So I think that's a great lesson at least for me, that I know what to look for the next competition. I know what to improve, and we're gonna work on that together to make that happen. And I know that it's possible. We just need to know which things to change, and we know that after this competition. So great battle with the Jack. Congratulations to him, and that's it. See you on the next competitions.
Bye-bye.